Let's delve deeper into the humble Toyota Wagon, a vehicle that embodies far more than just affordability. Discover the third-generation Corolla Fielder, a spacious, practical, and fuel-efficient estate that shares its DNA with the Japanese Corolla Axio. Overview. Today, we're taking a closer look at the third-generation Corolla Fielder. Production of this model, codenamed E160, began in 2012 and continues to this day. This sleek-looking station wagon is 2015 facelift model in the WXB trim, which translates to a factory-fitted aero package that further enhances its aesthetics. A distinctive mesh grille, modified bumpers with integrated spoiler-like lips, side skirts, and a tailgate spoiler add a touch of sporty flair to this otherwise practical and reliable everyday car. You've probably noticed that this Corolla is considerably different and smaller than its global edition. This model, developed specifically for the Japanese domestic market, embodies Toyota's concept of returning to the Corolla's roots and rethinking everything with the theme of a minimum-sized car that allows 4 adults to travel long distances safely, securely, and comfortably. It was also sold in a few additional markets like Hong Kong, Macau, New Zealand, Bangladesh, Singapore, and Sri Lanka. Up front, you'll find smart-looking WXB trim headlights with LED DRLs and a bumper that includes fog lights as standard. While the 2015 facelift brought visual changes to the front and rear, it didn't alter the mechanical components under the hood. However, a significant improvement was the inclusion of enhanced Toyota Safety Center C. This upgrade provides multiple features like automatic headlights and high beam assist. Let's have a look at the dimensions. The Fielder, at 441 meters in length, shares the same dimensions as its sedan sibling, with an identical wheelbase of 2.6 meters and width of 1.69 meters. The Fielder, at 151 meters, stands 5 centimeters taller than the Axio, providing slightly more interior space, particularly noticeable in the rear row. The turning radius of 5.5 meters on the 16-inch wheeled WXB trim is not particularly impressive, but still adequate for city traffic. Lower spec models on 15-inch wheels offer a more favorably turning radius of 4.9 meters, regardless of whether it's a front-wheel drive or four-wheel drive variant. The Fielder boasts good visibility and reasonably easy access to the interior. The door handles are easy to grip, and the doors themselves open quite wide, even the rear ones. At the back, the large tailgate and massive cargo space are worth a closer look, which we will cover shortly. Interior. Inside the all-new Fielder, especially in the WXB grade, you'll discover a pleasant surprise. Up front, there's ample space, even for taller drivers, with ergonomically correct and familiar design cues. Nothing flashy or overly futuristic, just a simple, honest car. The WXB trim adds a black headliner, a leather-wrapped steering wheel and gear lever, plus more upscale upholstery and finishes, including chrome and piano black accents. The seats, with white stitching and partial faux leather, offer reasonable comfort even on longer journeys. Obviously, it's a significant step up from the work-oriented Pro Box. The central part of the dashboard looks clean and is a pleasure to use. The infotainment system doubles as a screen for the rear view camera. Single-zone air conditioning is automatic and features nanotechnology, where electrically charged air particles are released into the vehicle from the air conditioner outlet on the driver's side. This creates a comfortable air environment within the vehicle and suppresses more than 99% of viruses. Instrument cluster varies depending on the engine option. Here, you have the hybrid-powered Fielder, one of the best choices when it comes to driving pleasure and efficiency. The multifunction steering wheel incorporates audio controls. Depending on the trim level, you might also find cruise control lever. Toyota Safety Sense equips the Fielder with a host of systems supported by various sensors and a monocular camera embedded in the windscreen just behind the rear view mirror. Safety is paramount, including lane departure alert, collision mitigation braking, and more. On board, you'll find a vast array of storage options, including a dual glove box, cup holders, door bottle bins in the front and rear, and a front center armrest with 2-level storage. There's plenty of space in the back for a car of this size. Getting in and out is easier than its sibling, the Axio sedan, thanks to the redesigned rear door upper corners. Headroom is also noticeably better. Passengers will certainly appreciate the flat floor, which improves comfort for the middle occupant. The rear seats offer a fold-down armrest for added convenience. Let's now focus on the Fielder's practicality as a family car, or an alternative to the Pro Box. The boot space in its basic configuration offers 4 13 litres of volume up to the window line, 52 litres less than the 4-door Axio sedan. The loading edge is quite low, and the boot floor is flush with the entry lip. Cargo space offers a maximum width of 151 centimetres, a depth of 97 centimetres, and a height of 73 centimetres. Compared with the Pro Box, the boot here has a different shape, and the wheel arches protrude more into the cargo space. Although the maximum width is 9 centimetres narrower in the Pro Box, it is 9 centimetres longer and 20 centimetres taller. The split folding rear seats have been redesigned in the facelifted model, offering a more level floor for improved comfort. The expanded cargo volume offers 872 litres, with a maximum length of 2 metres, whereas the Pro Box offers a maximum length of 181 centimetres. Don't forget that Fielder's boot has a double floor and a space for a spare wheel. Alternatively, this space can be used for storage if you choose an emergency tyre inflation kit instead. To conclude, we can assume that a second-hand Fielder can be a budget-friendly alternative, potentially costing almost half the price of a similarly aged, more upscale Toyota Auris touring sports, known as the Corolla Touring in Japan. It also represents a significant step up in terms of comfort compared to the workhorse Pro Box. Price at BeForward. Similar Toyota Corolla Fielder you can buy at BeForward. The 2012-2025 model starts from $2,700 US. Please check current prices and stock on the BeForward website. Engine and chassis. Given its position as a budget-friendly wagon in Toyota's Japanese market, the Fielder offers acceptable noise levels, especially considering typical Japanese driving speeds rarely exceed 70 kilometers per hour. This means the car is designed to be quiet and comfortable at commonly encountered speeds. Furthermore, the Fielder handles well, with some users noting its low center of gravity and good cornering ability up to certain speeds. Presented here is the hybrid trim, one of 4 engine options available. The Fielder is also available with front-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive and can be mated to a manual, Super CVTi, or electric hybrid transmission, as seen in this model. The hybrid version features subtle visual enhancements, but more significantly, boasts a more rigid unibody due to additional welding points in the rear section. This enhancement contributes to improved road handling and responsiveness, making it the most dynamic option in the entire engine lineup. The powertrain, shared with the Aqua, Prius and Pro Box, utilizes the 1NZ FXE 4-cylinder hybrid system, delivering 74 PS and remarkable fuel efficiency of around 3.9 litres per 100 kilometres in real-world conditions. The 34-litre fuel tank can potentially provide a range of up to 1,000 kilometres under favourable conditions. Like all Toyota hybrids, the Fielder offers an additional EV mode for limited electric only driving up to 1.6 kilometers, along with eco and normal driving modes selectable via a button. Although equipped with a manual parking brake, the Fielder comes standard with hill start assist. Other engine options include 2 1.5-litre petrol engines, the 2 NRFKE producing 109 PS paired with a CVT, and the 1NZ FE4 wheel drive generating 103 PS with a Super CVT-i or 5-speed manual transmission, front-wheel drive only. There's also the 2 ZRFAE 1.8-litre powering front wheel combined with CVT delivering 140 PS. Non-hybrid variants feature a larger 42-litre fuel tank and typically consume around 7 to 9 litres per 100 kilometres. Browse BeForward's extensive inventory to find a car that suits your needs and budget. Visit BeForward.jp. You can also send your inquiries to top@beforward.jp.